I have said for years, if I ever won the lottery, that I would buy a van and travel the globe interviewing interesting people and then publish their stories for all the world to hear and see. I did not win the lottery, and I have not purchased a van, but today I begin an exciting new journey. One of my favorite things in life is to read, listen to, or watch biographies. I think people are fascinating. I love that there is a story behind the story. It's one thing to look at someone and only see their success, but the really good stuff is understanding their fears, failures, vulnerabilities, and the challenges that led them to that very point in time. Hearing their story behind the story is what reminds me that if they can do it, I can do it too. I seek other stories for inspiration, to know that I am not the only one who has ever failed, and at times to know that I am not alone. Life is hard. It knocks you down, but if you just keep going, the journey is amazingly beautiful, and even the hard stuff should be celebrated. Here are a few things you should know about me. When I was 4 years old, I was having dinner with my family at the local Pizza Hut. I left the table to go to the bathroom. When my parents realized that I had not returned, they looked around only to find me striking up a conversation with perfect strangers. In high school, my parents would go to parent-teacher conferences. I dreaded it because it was always the same story. I need help keeping Brenda from talking. It does not matter who I sit her next to, the jocks, the brainiacs, even the introverts. She talks to everyone. In college, we were on a family trip, so much fun, and I found a photo booth, and I literally took it over, and I was pulling perfect strangers in, and when my parents found me, we had this big group of people laughing and sharing their pictures. It was just so fun. In my 20s, I went on a job interview, and at the end of the interview, the man who was interviewing me said, "I barely asked you any questions," and I ended up telling you my entire life story. I did get the job, by the way. I have lived my life loving people and building almost immediate connections. I do believe my God-given gift is connecting with people. So here is my mission. I want to celebrate our journey, empower people to tell their stories, and then make it accessible to those needing and seeking inspiration. I want to provide a platform for people to see and feel we are more alike than we are different. To remind us, even the most incredible people have self-doubt, but they make intentional choices to forgive, learn, grow, and just do better. Life is a choice. We just have to keep going. The last thing you should know about me is I only have 2 fears in life. Honestly, only 2. And one of those is being 90 years old and having enough regrets that I wish I could redo and relive my life. Know that I am scared to take this next step in my journey. I have laid in bed at night and wondered if I'm crazy and thought about what people might say or think. But I will not live with regrets, and I will not let my fears keep me from doing what I believe is the next step in my journey. Today, I begin this new chapter, and I hope you will join me on this wild and crazy ride.